Welcome to the Mentored Inhouse recording for the 15th of November. Today with me I have DBZ Raiden, aka How I Met Your Mama, aka 3 Inches of Love, aka... I can't remember the rest of your fucking names, dude. Too many names.
Seriously? Double Drop.
Double Drop, that was the other one. And VS Dreamweaver, aka Past Redemption.
I'll be honest, I've been wanting to play Jungle Tarek again for the longest time now, so I'm really interested to see how this turns out for him.
Oh shit, Jungle Tarek. I didn't even look at the teams yet.
I really like Blue Team. I think if everything goes well, they definitely have the better team, the easier team to execute. I think. I don't think pick comp works very well when you're dealing with all silvers and golds. So I don't really like purple too much, but I don't know. I feel like Blacklights can snowball the game pretty hard if he gets ahead.
Yeah, Biles is good at that. I don't know about his Vayne mechanics though.
Yeah, I've never seen him play Vayne. We'll see. But the only thing I'm really worried about with Blue Team is, well, I don't know how Aurelia versus Jace is gonna go. It can be really rough if Aurelia doesn't know how to play it. And then I'm really interested to see Pause juggle rotations, because I know that's a big weakness for him. And if he gets behind, it's gonna be difficult for him to initiate.
Looks like we have pretty standard items all around. What you would expect in most situations.
I'm kind of surprised Jace went the Doron Blade. I would have thought he would go for Longsword 3 pots.
Yeah, it's kind of like that between those two.
Are you just getting to get a free ward right there? Just walking right up. Jarvan didn't even. Jarvan did not attack.
You are nothing.
Interesting thing.
Katarina has biscuits. That's interesting.
Yeah, she has she's like 21 utility. She has 5 of them. And it's also like 1 minute into the game and the carry is only just leaving base, which is very, very bad. You need to like get out of base ASAP. Because if the enemy invades, you want it to be a 5v5, not a 5v4.
Kind of curious what red team's hoping to get out of this here.
You are nothing more than
Dude, they're gonna execute him over the wall.
Waiting to be
they're all gonna flash the wall.
Charm into stun, into Janna Tornado, into Blacklight's killing him. Easy.
Oh, Blacklight is getting impatient right there, just wants to go straight in.
Looks like we have pretty standard jungle stats.
Interesting that Sona didn't go for the mana pot. That might become an issue for them later on.
Yeah, full pot on like a mana hungry support like Sona, you definitely want to be picking up a couple of mana pots probably. I go like 2 and 2 usually. 2 health.
Yeah, Sona I would definitely do 2 and 2. Sona and Nami.
Yeah.
Looks like Uber's playing mid pretty well. He just started auto pushing Katarina from the get go. Oh, Blacklight.
Oh man, Blacklight just tumbled right into that.
He made that a fucking melee range buckshot.
Yeah, when you're playing against an Ari or anybody who has a skill shot like that, it's pretty much guaranteed.
That's quite the early exhaust.
Yeah, I know.
You should pretty much not stand in the open.
They got level 2, they're not going ham. Like, why is the Black like so aggressive at level 1 and not at level 2 when he has an advantage now?
And he's got OP Janna.
Nah, Sona has a pretty large advantage against Jaina though once level 2's hit.
Yeah, I think Sona's a good pick against Janna. In terms of lane anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody can really match Jaina in the early game.
Yeah, Ari's doing a really good
got a
job.
possible gank going on middle here, let's see what happens. Ari seems to come in, Tarek's coming around for the counter gank.
He's gonna charm probably. Yep, there's a charm.
Okay.
Tarek's gonna stun.
Oh, I got the free flash.
I think that was a good flash.
Yeah, well, I think he would have died if he didn't.
Yeah, probably.
But he shouldn't have gone in for this attack, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we have the other.
Got some miscommunication here between Gist and Graves. Heal just went down bottom lane for Vayne.
That's not really
It's definitely not a good place to be in.
Kind of felt to miss those shells as Janna.
Not in that lane. There's just too much pressure from those two.
Yeah.
Problem is Vayne needs to not be next to a bush because Janna's just gonna, I mean not Janna, Sona's just gonna walk right out and then Q auto attack. Like he should be expecting these things. Like if you're that low, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. What Mr. Steal Your Girl to be doing right now is shoving. Like he's like kind of less hitting, but not really pushing the lane. Like probably all the minions are gonna die anyway if he stops tanking turret. But you know, if once your opponent leaves lane, shove it into tower as fast as you can, as long as you can shove. Because your enemy will lose more minions to the tower while they're not there.
I got J4.
So return game. Okay. Wow.
J4 is still level 3. He needs to get back in there. He's getting outfarmed by Taric.
I think J4 should stop throwing his flag so far away. Because I mean, if he's gonna want to gank the R, he's gonna want to be next to him for auto attacks anyways. So there should be no reason he's flying that like 3 meters away. Okay, there we go. This is the right kind of gank right now.
Honestly, I typically walk up in those situations where you've got total advantage. I just walk up and proc the W and start auto attacking, and then when they use an escape or whatever, then you blow the flag.
I think that works better in side lanes. In mid lane, you're generally not gonna get behind your opponent.
Oh yeah, but he does. Like he's gone behind her perfectly the last couple times. Nice.
Oh, that's really good. I'm Jarvan the knockout right now.
Some pretty good damage on. He's certainly putting a lot of pressure on the map, but he just hasn't gotten a lot done. He's just falling behind Taric now.
I'm not trying falling behind Taric is that bad of a thing.
I don't know, Taric's not, I mean, remember he gives the armor to his whole team, and Graves is not a very high damage AD carry to begin with.
That's true.
You're looking at like Graves, Irelia. I think Taric's gonna be a pretty big threat considering Graves' range and how tanky he would get.
Yeah. He's probably always going to be in the mid wall of kind of Taric.
Yeah, but because people are used to seeing him support, they kind of forget the fact that Taric does have pretty good damage scaling.
That's doing a really good job of like managing mana at least and zipping between hammer form and well, missed that
he's actually
right there.
He just came back with the tier.
Yeah.
He's up and back on Aurelia. She hasn't gone home yet.
Oh, that makes sense. I really like Super Doom right now. I feel like you should go back soon. Like,
yeah, I agree.
At least try to go back.
I think she should have gone back a while ago. She's just asking to get dove. Taric was on it.
Taric should come up to top if this were, if he hadn't already backed. Oh, red hack, that was not a smart move.
That was not good.
But Ari should have all in right there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that Red Hook should be doing in that lane is forcing a point where he can ult. Because if you get in a good situation to ult against the Ari, she has to ult. Which is what you want, because the way you kill the Ari is to go on her when she doesn't have escapes. And Katarina ult was a lot shorter cooldown than Ari's ult.
Yeah, right there we just saw why like Vayne's really good against Graves, because Blacklights, I don't know if he meant to do that, but he walked in, did a couple auto attacks, and then I would hope he predicted that Graves was gonna reactionary buckshot, so he tumbled backwards. And here we go, let's see if we can, yeah, there's a lot of good damage on Sona, she's gonna use a lot of mana.
We're just seeing a weird reversal, because Sona and Graves are just not being very assertive in this lane anymore. And they still definitely have the advantage, especially now that Graves is level 6 to level 5s. They're just not using it at all.
Yeah, that game really pretty hard, but Janna is almost out of mana now.
So is Vayne. Vayne's totally out of mana now.
Jenna needs to stop throwing for tornadoes, but I don't feel like they're like there's tornadoes with any purpose. They're just oh, it was fine.
I got a really bad split focus there. I think we're gonna see.
Alright, damage.
Surprised they got away with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they went back for the sheet. Oh, that's why.
Very little communication between. There wasn't any pings to give an indication of who they want to focus. Just something you always want to be doing in solo queue.
Yeah, bad split of focus by Jason. J4 there.
Or Jason Tarek, what do you mean?
Jason Tarek, yeah. Sorry. I mean, there's bad. It's kind of a bad split between both of them. J4 or Jace got too close to Aurelia.
But Red Hack should try to force the all-in when Ari misses the charm like that. Because he had a perfect opportunity and there's only 3 minions. I mean, 3 minions aren't going to do that much damage to you.
Yeah. The problem is right now he's saving his ult for an all-in opportunity, and it's not how you play Katarina in lane. Because the cooldown's so short, you use it when you when you can use it to land like a second to 2 seconds at the channel.
No wonder he went for a fight. I was like, why would he fight this? Right, to charm, to everything, and then Ari gets the kill.
I think it was really good there by by Ari not blowing his ult there.
Yeah, that was a good save. Of being efficient.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it didn't look like I guess he does. Alright, right in their boots.
Terry's gonna get Dove on right here.
I think they should have that. Ari's enough mana for all of her spells.
I'm not sure they could like burst down turret though. He'd just stun Karina during ult. They wouldn't have the damage.
Yeah, like I said, it would have still been a good trade for them.
You see, that's what you should have done without the ignite. Just harass her. Use it as a harass tool, not as an all-in tool. 57-second cooldown at level 1 is nothing. Looks like top tower's getting that.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Good push by Jace.
Yeah. He's had a lot of pressure on the lane the entire game, which is pretty good.
I'm impressed he's still doing so well even after. He didn't even see that. Oh, that was a really good block.
Very good for them. Very questionable.
That crescendo should have been used on Vayne.
Yeah, again,
Also
a lot of
like
split focus. Again.
Graves was very low on mana when that fight started. He didn't have mana for more than just the first combo. But good job, good call of converting it to drag. I don't know if they're...
Someone needs to take this.
It's about to turn really ugly. Well,
they still got it.
That was a pretty good,
oh yeah.
It was a pretty good smite.
Yeah.
Took his time, made sure he got the dragon, didn't get panicked.
I don't know why that pink wall was placed in that position. It would have saved them a lot of bother if they could actually see the wall.
Usually early on, you want to throw the ward a little more inside the pit. Not too far inside, but just like a little bit more inside so you can see if there's any like hidden wards. Because
I don't know, that pink bow was I think it was too deep. It wasn't good to see them. If they weren't being clever with their ward positioning, that pink wasn't going to see the wards anyway. And they just put the ward right in the mouth and couldn't see it.
Yeah, it was like in the corner. It was a bit weird. I normally see pinks placed in the corner like pits.
I think the Koku should back. I think those creeps will get it for him at this point. Oh, I guess I already backed off.
Does he get more gold if he stays nearby?
Yeah, because you get tower resist.
But if Ari had kept going, it was very likely he would have dropped there. Let's watch that auto attack sail all the way into the Nexus, shall we?
I tried to keep track of it. Oh, there it is. I lost it.
Very early Trinity Force from Aurelia. That's going to be a big boost in her lane. That's really what she wants to get, is to where she can do enough burst damage with her combo before Jace knocks her back that she still comes out ahead anyway. And I think she's going to be around there now.
Yeah, kind of interesting that it's like Flask Triforce. There is no Darns, there's no boots, there's no anything. It's just straight into Triforce. It just worked out okay.
I think double Doron into Sheen would probably be better.
Yeah.
Overall, Dane, but she did start Flask, so she really has had the sustain to stay in lane against Chase.
And like in tougher matchups though, like you really would probably not be able to do that.
Oh,
You're
definitely.
playing against like Renekton, you're gonna need your Darn.
This is that was a very good play right there. Never tried to.
I'm quite surprised she lived. Sona had her ultimate. I think that should have been a snap ult there. She had ult and J4 had ultimate. We could have easily gotten a pick.
I mean, the thing is, J4 was so far away, Janna had the time to just, like, use her Monsoon.
Excuse me, howling guy.
I meant Monsoon because if Jarvan had enough time to use his ulti to get onto her.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty sloppy by Aurelia. This creep wave had revealed already beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was an interesting flash, which was actually very good. I don't know how we knew that that brush was warded.
It didn't look like Katarina was going for the flash over anyway, but yeah, it was very good.
Well, she had a vision of him, just didn't ward.
Did you see that she just placed the ward?
Slightly back. I don't think she was positioning herself to go for it. She should have, don't get me wrong.
Fine bomb.
Oh, what the hell? The Monsoon didn't even push anybody back.
I don't think they should be chasing this.
Beastman Tarek. I'm a slap.
I'm not sure how much oh wow, Tarek's doing a lot of damage.
Hammer time.
I'm a slap.
Doesn't even care, he's just like,
goodbye. Katarina was...
Oh my god, dude.
Like, that was preempted.
Immovable rock. At least it's not dying, he's already killed the Sona.
oh my god, that was like a ton of summoners spells.
Dai loves his top lane. I think he's dead, but
I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead, yeah.
Oh, that was
that was really late, but I think he still got it.
He got it.
He's got Q up, so... I really made a really bad mistake in using her or Sheen proc before using E, so I really didn't stun.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what J4... Okay.
That was close.
I thought he was in turret range. He might die to these creeps. Just not careful.
I would've...
The classic tumble into the wall. Oh, there's no J4 ult to save her, yeah. I don't know why she flashed away from that.
So what Ari should have done in that situation was...
Start ulting?
We'll keep walking the turret, and then, like, cause you have to either assume like, okay, this guy's gonna die because I have like 200 HP, so like, why wouldn't I wait till like way later to do the charm? Cause, well, he did stop the J4 EQ combo, which I've done many times as well, playing Ari, but it's like. It's better to just do it under turret, because then you're guaranteed to kill, and then Graves probably may or may not have wanted to walk in the turret, and then you get like, you make him kind of like, you kind of mind game him into like, okay, I guess I'll walk in the turret, I guess I won't, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is a moment of hesitation. I think that's a dead. Should I go for that ult?
I think she should be on for that combo. Jarvan is very squishy. He's sitting on 34 CS right now. I admire that I admire that he's buying lots of wards, but he's not really making good use of them. They're just setting him farther behind. He keeps leaving base with full stacks.
He's 700 gold behind the tower right now. I mean, the gold score is actually very even at almost 20 minutes in the game. I think that's a dead cat. Why is Ari just not ulting?
Should be a dead cat. Ari is not ulting. Huh.
Like hesitation.
That was a free kill.
And they should get Drag now. What I was about to say is that now Dragon's back up, that's where you would expect the teams to go. In terms of, like, the next objective. It's under contention.
Looks like a fight's breaking up top lane. Yeah, got another.
Yeah, Jace.
Like I said,
1v1ing Aurelia now. Like he's at the point. She's at. Huh?
She gets that Trinity. She's very favored in that matchup. So he should have. He's focused on the early bullying, and at this point, he just wants to sit back and farm from out of range.
So that was a bit too much of a. Well, the counter jungle is not bad, but the thing is, like, he buys these stacks of wards and he doesn't place one over here in the brush near Wraith. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counter jungling when you don't have visions of your opponent is not something that you should be doing.
That kind of thing to happen.
Like, he got 2/3 of it right, but then the one area where he got it wrong was, like, the one area he needed it to be. Like, it kind of sad. Like, I don't know, the ward that he has in the top side area towards the top is like, it's okay as a, like, being placed there, but like, not many people walk through that route. There's actually a video RNA I put up where that's where you put pink wards. You put that on like the edge of that bush, and you're gonna be able to see whether they're gonna go towards golems or red buff, because most junglers don't walk that path.
I think what's really notable to say about the fight that just broke out, Aurelia had full vision of the enemy team when she went on there.
Yeah, she's done that twice now. Twice where she's been like sat in mid lane.
Wasn't paying attention.
Got caught.
And it's cost her team the drawing up in this time. Although it looks like they might get the mid turret. Possibly. Nah.
I think they will. They'll raise all attacks if they will. Oh, okay, so there's all of mana. Oh, she was.
Very late ult from Senna.
Yeah, she didn't have the mana for it.
She should have just held on to it then.
Yeah. And the flash. Flash was... Honestly, if she was gonna blow a summoner there, it should have been an early exhaust on the Jace, I feel like.
Yeah.
Once again, already had a free kill presented to her. They ult for it.
Yeah,
Red team should take this time to get deep wards.
Uber is very passive. He's never trying to force kills, force all-ins when he has... You know, he's 3-1, he has DFG, he has buttloads of damage. I'd expect an Ari to be a lot more aggressive in this situation. People team end up taking towers left, right, and center though, that's good.
I think Ari's been watching too much Dragon Ball Z. What the
freaking... Next level flash right here.
Oh my gosh. He wanted to be in range so he could get the gold.
So what purple teams are doing right now is going back to base, buying a bunch of pink wards and just pressuring the shit out of Baron. Because when you have a pick comp, you know, when you have an Ari, the easiest way to win the game is to just deny vision and get picks. And then, you know, you get really easy objectives that way.
Yeah, I think the reason why Ari isn't like pulling the trigger with her ultimate is because watching too much Dragon Ball Z, man, he's like, yo, I'm not gonna go Super Saiyan just yet, even though I could and just end this fight right now. I'm gonna wait 30 minutes into the game.
That's the same.
That was a pretty early Mikhail's Crucible for a knockout, which you can't get out of.
Yeah, that was a waste of Mikhail's. Maybe more of an
impulse. You should give that to 80. Holy moly, that damage.
This Gavin is
J4 is just
so
not
squishy. It's because all he has at 24 minutes in the game is Lizard Elder and Merc Rise.
have to wonder
like
where all of his gold is being invested. He's only 1,700 behind Carrick. That doesn't equal a whole item like that.
It's because of what you said. He's been just like ward stacking. Like there's a point where warding. Like Seaal may say like, oh, ward, but there is a point where there's too much warding can hurt you more.
Well, I mean, at this point, he might as well spot a Sightstone.
That's true, actually.
I mean, Sightstone's totally reasonable on Jarvan, but if he's gonna buy, you know, 20 wards or whatever, he might as well get it, because it'll at least give him some health.
Yeah. This is a good point.
Sitting on a ward right now.
This is what Vision
I mean,
does.
I agree that he 100% should be buying a big ward every time he leaves space.
What the hell?
Graves, face check.
I don't
They had
understand.
vision of that.
They had
like,
vision.
Like,
Yeah. Very good hourglass.
That was a good hourglass. What's interesting is that Ari had a sweeper, and she just sat in the brush and didn't sweep. Like, if you're gonna sit in the brush and wait for people, always sweep the brush to make sure it's not got a ward in it, to make sure you know you're not wasting your time. Because anyone with a brain sees an Ari and a Jace and a brush and both fed, you're not gonna face Jack.
well,
Unfortunately,
I don't know,
Graves
poke your face.
apparently
Still do that.
Which apparently Graves is not an intelligent person.
The thing is, like, Sona should have actually been the one to go in first because her team was already flanking. They could have just waited and pretended they were like pushing up the lane, and then once, like, even just let the Jarvan go in, because Jarvan's like 0-4, like he's not gonna be giving any gold anytime soon, you know.
Honestly,
like,
Sona should just ulted the bush. She knew she had vision of them. She could just walk close enough to ult, and then have that go in with the J4.
what I'm
There's
saying
just
is
a lack
J4
of
should have went
coordination and
first.
communication.
Yeah, J4 should have went in first, and then the Son of Ult should have followed, and there would be no chance for them, and that would have been a great pick, and that could have gotten them back in the game.
Yeah. In terms of J4's build, I don't know, he has Home Guard on his Mertreads now. But like, spending 875 gold on a pair of Mertreads, which gives you next to no tank stats, is just not beneficial. It doesn't matter if you're like, the CC reduction is not a tank stat, it's not making you survive any longer. For that amount of gold, you can almost buy a giant spell, which, you know, makes a huge difference, or a chain vest, which again makes a huge difference.
Well, here I was hoping we get to see the old Aurelia with Prisoner for Greaves and Zephyr build. I think it would have been a good. I think it honestly would have been a good plan for them to keep her top lane with the build more like that. Because even as behind as blue team is, Aurelia is still easily able to solo anybody on purple.
Except maybe Ari. But yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, split pushing was, you know, a potential viable option. I can kind of see where you're coming from.
I just don't feel like she brings much to the Wombo, especially since she's mostly in team fights, just got him picked off at the beginning.
Split pushing is a tactic.
It'd be much more beneficial for her to
It's better
for her to keep Jace out of the fights. I feel
struggle
like.
to deal with. Yeah, I agree. Because like Jace has been poking down the J4 to like a quarter health with like 2 EQs.
So they see Aurelia up there, and
They're not really rotating well for it.
looks like Vayne's gonna go up to. Actually, they're all gonna go up now.
Looks like they're all gonna go up.
But she's staying, so she's dead.
I think she's staying.
She's dead. Hold that stumble into a wall.
Don't stand next to a wall. She had a minion.
That was a good tumble. The animation cancelled the E with stuff. Right, now they should just go straight to Baron. Just go do Baron.
Agreed.
This is why this game should really be over in the next 5 minutes, because red team should just go take Baron right now and then they can shove. But just in general, the team should be just pressuring Baron at all times. When you have an Ahri, just deny vision and pressure Baron is such an easy win. You can just sit in like this brush or this bush here, and just wait for them to come and walk in and face trap. You get really easy picks.
Looks like they're just gonna take it though, so props to them.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do in this situation. The enemy team can't really respond outside of the Miracle Smite. But Ari's like having that
bush.
We got a couple things there. The 5-man Baron and Jace just finished off Muramana while they were fighting it as well.
That is huge. Muramana is
We're gonna have a huge power.
The power spike that you want on Jace. No, they should just they should all go back and buy, and then they should just shove mid. Poke down mid with Jace and Ari. Force an all in when someone gets low enough, and then just win the game. That's how this should happen. It should be over in the next 5 minutes. We'll see if it actually is.
I agree entirely.
I mean, you have this guy here. You have Mr. Tarek, who can tank towers for approximately about 15 years before dying.
Holy moly.
Jesus Christ, that hurt. Just looking at iron builds. Oh, the Karina has Aurelis. That's
not a good build at all. They need her for damage right now.
I guess he's gonna go like...
That's fine if you're Karina, but he wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, now that's an inhib. That's an inhib.
A little bit half.
Or it's a dead Blacklight.
Oh, that was a really good triple. That is classic greed.
Died. The Sona's right there. What?
He could have. He didn't do anything. That was a lot of indecision. Well, he could have just flashed over the wall at the very worst.
Blacklight's kind of through that.
Yeah. See, this is what you don't do when you get ahead and you get Baron, etc. Do not, just dive the turret when you can take the turret for free, get the inhib for free, and then move on to another inhib.
The Jaina ult and Howling Gale were down when they went in to stop. Katarina had a free reign at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's Zanya's kind of fun away though.
Downside up again, used the Mikkel's Crucible way too early. Like, he didn't even get stunned yet by the Irelia. Yeah. And he used Mikkel's. So like, it was basically just a heal.
Yeah, he used it a little bit too fast.
It could have been like a CC cleanse.
It was a good attempt though, like most people never react on time with Mikkel's. The Mikkel's so late, the CC's pretty much finished. So at least he tried to get it as soon as the CC landed.
What the freak? Tumble auto flash out. Come on, Blacklight.
Blacklight's doing some strange maneuvers.
I mean, they have vision. It's not like he didn't know where people were. He should know.
Interesting max priority there by Graves. I usually see the smoke screen max second for more burst damage, shorter cooldown.
Pretty sure you max E second because once you get 2 items, it's so much better. Because you get the attack speed steroid is linked to it, and without the steroid you do no damage.
Well, I used to think that way, but I really had it explained to me. You don't really pick Graves. If you're picking Graves, you're picking him for the things that he has unique to him. And Smokescreen is, without a doubt, one of the most aggravating and powerful abilities that an AD carry has. Having access to Quip more frequently. Plus it lets him wave clear better, so that's that, but...
Yeah, I guess.
Forcing the flash.
That Javin, I'm not sure why he was warding the enemy buff. They're never going to be fighting over that buff because they're too far behind, so that ward is a waste. Should be warding around his own jungle.
Aurelia, not really in line with his team.
This should be game.
I think this fight ends the game. Yeah, this fight ends the game.
This is the end of the game, yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure what Sona will hit there, if anything. It's kind of a weird one.
Because they were all in position to get hit by it too.
I'm not sure how they like got caught in that situation. Again, they have vision. They know where the enemy is.
Well, I mean,
not looking at the. I don't think. I mean, yeah, we never looked at the map. I think it's testimony to like you're just never gonna get anything.
Gets there, just kind of went in. Well,
goodbye, Vayne. You could have tumbled out, but you didn't. And you could have condemned him into the wall, but you didn't.
Well, he didn't use the turret. The turret killed him.
Oh, but he tumbled into the turret again. Like Blacklight just keeps tumbling into like all the damage instead of like tumbling away from
Katarina,
it.
go! Not a very good combo there. Should have been an easy mop up.
Yeah, it's target selection. Does he have a ward? He has a ward. Okay, no. Could have killed him. Amazingly, the Nexus isn't dead because people would rather get kills than win the game. League of Duty.
But Vayne can freely tumble out of Jarvan. Like I don't know if Blacklights know this.
She can't go through it.
People know this.
She can't go through
No,
it.
she can. No, she can go through it.
So that's the last patch. They changed it to be they changed it so she can't go through it, and that's why Jarvan hits it now. Because she used to condemn him through it too.
No.
Now it's a solid object.
They changed it so that it's like an odd. Yeah, but I feel like she can't tumble through it. I remember.
She could only tumble through it if she tumbles while he's ulting. But once the wall's up, she can't tumble through it. But no. She used to be able to, but not the last patch.
Test it out.
Yeah.
Same
reason she used to knock him through the wall because it was a unit.
The fact that Jarvan ults Vayne, then Vayne just condemns him and kills him.
Interesting thing I learned last night is that Azir's wall actually will stop Olaf. That's kind of cool.
Use your Yomus. Use your Yomus.
Why bother?
Catch it up.
Oh, she's Vayne. She was gonna catch it anyway.
Should have used it earlier, so that there was like a more like use of like speed for it, but like he used it like at the end of it where he was already catching up. So I mean, whatever.
So confused.
Whatever. He's gonna get
Interesting time to build a Soul Stealer.
How does
on Jaina there?
How does Sona die in that position? Like, why is Sona like halfway across the map inside the enemy half of the map? When they're down on inhib and Baron is about to respawn. Yeah, this Magi is extremely late and a waste of money. Not that it particularly matters, but
it would have been pretty. It would have been much better. It would have been. It's not that it's a bad purchase. It's just way too late.
yeah, if you're going Magi's, you get it like ASAP.
Very interesting burn build here by Katarina. We're not really feeling that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking she was gonna build, and you want burst on Katarina, you don't want this dot like damage, sustained damage build. I'd replace the Rylai's and Leandros with a DFG and potentially Vessel Scepter or Void Staff. Doing a lot better for yourself in that if you have those items.
Very different game. Katarina was never behind in that. She was always a threat. She just built non-threatening items.
Indeed.